Minecraft. Huge tracts of land. Indeed, I've explored some pretty huge tracts of land, and today, one of the things that we're going to do is travel back to an old home, Wolf Brick House, that I haven't been to in many, many episodes. In addition, we'll also address some viewer questions and comments on the last few videos at the beginning of this episode, and I'll also be collecting some more blocks for my block museum, which is almost done. I've only got a few more blocks to go. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Hello! One frequently asked question I have is, how high is the sky rail? To which I always answer, I don't know. But let's find out. I'll hit F3 just for you guys. Apparently I am at Y91, and since sea level, I think you're standing with your head at like 65 or 66. Apparently this is about, I don't know, 25 or 30 blocks above sea level. Some of you suggested when I found the clay around the bend over here that I may have left some behind, so let's go find out. Assuming I can find it again, I think it was just around the corner over here. Aha, and I think you're right. I think there is clay under the ocean here. Oh, I don't have any blocks to help me out. Let's see if I can place some cobble. Here's what I'm going to do. Zoop, actually. Let's go like this. Doo-doo-doo. Make myself a little water barrier. Oops. Okay, and now I'm going to fill this in. And then I will hollow it back out. And in addition to spooky noises, I do appear to be walking on some clay. Hooray! Clay, clay, clay. Brian gets more clay. Alright. So thank you, all of you who pointed that out. I believe Kurt J. Mack and others. To Kurt, I'll also say congratulations on your successful charity drive as part of the Farlands or Bust. Ooh, the sun's about to go down. I'm going to have to sleep up at Sky Bedroom. Yeah, basically the last time I was recording was last weekend, and I don't think you'd even started your new charity thing, and then by this weekend it seems like it's already been successful, so that's great. I have light blue wool from a sheep. Hooray! Alright, if I want to get up to Sky Bedroom, here's the ladder. So it's Saturday morning here for me. Once again, I had a long week at work, and so I went to bed early on Friday night, and so it's like 6 a.m. on Saturday, but I am awake and ready to go and ready to play some Minecraft. And yeah, also have some exciting plans for this weekend. I think I'm going to go hiking later today, and that'll be fun. But in any case, yeah, today I'm at least kind of starting off with kind of viewer requests or questions kind of things. I showed you how high the sky rail is at a Y of 91. We went and gathered the clay that I left behind. I'm going to go pick up lava in a bucket so that I will be able to carry it as part of my adventuring inventory as a weapon that I can use to throw on skeletons who are below me and various things. So I'm going to try out doing stuff with that. And I have a few other things to check off. Oh yeah, we're going to go back to the kind of block museum that I have in my new landscape house, and I'm going to lay out some of the blocks that people have pointed out that I've forgotten about. And so we'll go do that in just a moment. Lava in a bucket. Lava in a bucket. And I might as well grab some extra clay while I'm here as well. And I keep seeing saddles everywhere I go, and one of these days we're going to have to finish up achievements. Because I only have like a couple of achievements left, maybe. We need to ride a pig off a cliff. We need to make a cake, because I did make a cake in the 5-course meal speed challenge, but I've never made it inside this world. And I think those might be the only two that are left, but we'll take a look at achievements some other time. I don't feel like doing that right this moment. And yeah, and it's very tempting to work on the ice house today, but I have something else that I would prefer to do today. And so after we go back to the block museum, we'll go and do that. While we're riding the sky rail back, I forget, I can bring up my inventory and it still plays. Can I bring up statistics? I guess maybe it doesn't still play there. I wonder if there's any interesting statistics. Apparently I've walked 141 kilometers. Are there other crazy interesting things? Distance by minecart. I've only ridden the Skyrail, apparently 23.5 kilometers. Damage dealt, 13,000. Awesome. Number of deaths, 9. How sad. Fish caught, 2. That's pretty lame. Let's see, blocks. People have been asking how many I've crafted 2,000 rails. This, of course, is assuming that the statistics don't have bugs. I remember when there was first 1.6, some of the bugs were around statistics and crafting, not showing off kind of the right stuff. 400 bricks, holy cow. Yeah, and let's see. What have I mined the most of? Yeah, lots of different stuff. 162 blocks of ice, awesome. And times depleted, times crafted, times used. I've been using my diamond pick a ton, and my sword a fair bit as well. I don't know, are there interesting statistics that people want to see? If there are, let me know. I just realized I hadn't pulled up the statistics menu in quite a while, and so I thought I would show it off. Yeah, in any case, I will meet you guys back at the house. Alright, among one of the blocks that I've never created before, ever, is a glowstone block that now only takes 4 pieces of glowstone dust rather than 9. So that's very happy because it means it's less expensive, and where I have a torch right here, I am definitely going to go ahead and replace that, boom, with some glowstone to give off some light. So I've added some more blocks over here. I've got a diamond block, a gold block, some new colors of wool, a snow block. I don't have an iron block simply because I don't have enough iron yet. Oh, and I have lapis that I can go ahead and replace over here. Thunk. Yes, so at this point, oh, and I had soul sand in my inventory. And so I can put out a block of soul sand. I'll put it out right over... Where should I put it? I guess I'll put it over here. Yes, so I'm sure I'm still missing some more blocks, and I should go take a look at the wiki. But at this point, we have lots and lots of different blocks and colors and textures that I can think about in order to be building with for different creative builds. So that's pretty cool. In any case, the sun has gone down, it's nighttime, and so I'm going to sleep for the night, and I will see you guys in the morning and tell you what we're going to do next. Okay, it's the next morning, and I would like to try to find Wolf Brick House. And I think it may be to the north. And so I think I'm going to try to walk around that way and explore in the direction that I think it is. We haven't been there in forever. And, if I'm walking, I can bring you along. And so I think I'll do that. Come along, my friend. And I'll also bring the map along so that we can kind of chart our progress along the way. And we've got some of the happy Minecraft music in the background. For those of you who haven't been a subscriber of mine for, like 2 months or something, way back when Minecraft 1.5 was just coming out, I had adventured far, far to the east. So, 2 things. 1, do you see what's over here? It's more friggin' clay. I'm not going to even bother to harvest it right now, but I just have clay everywhere. I'm so lucky. I need to build a ginormous brick structure at some point. So anyway, I was saying, Wolf Brick House. So yeah, back in Minecraft Beta, before 1.5 came out, I had journeyed far to the east, and I should have the map out so I can be drawing on the map. And made a new home on some pretty but kind of nondescript landscape, and it was the first time I ever built with brick, and so I made a house that had some brick in it, and I also had found a bunch of wolves. And yeah, and so as a result, the wolves, I believe there should be 4 wolves, maybe even more wolves. I don't remember how many there were. Oh my gosh, do you see that? That is Skyrail Part 2 that you guys have never seen, and so Wolf Brick House is indeed right over here. My sense of direction is actually very good. Like, I have a good sense of, even though I haven't been here in months, exactly where it was on the map relative to where I was. I didn't realize it was this close. Yes, and I don't remember how much rail I'd actually built. So this will be fun. I'm going to go ahead and walk over there and then catch up to you guys again once I'm over there. Alright, my friends, so this is the aforementioned Wolf Brick House that I haven't been to in a while, and it is Pumpkin City over here. I still have, let's go ahead and get the map out of the way. I still have 4 canine companions, now 5, sitting on the doorstep. But this is a little house. This is one of the first times I ever did any kind of like decorative aesthetic build. And this was the furthest east I think I've ever traveled on the map. You guys are loud. And this was also the first time I ever started building a rail system. But I didn't show any of that in any of my videos. And if I go over here, when Minecraft Beta 1.5 came out, I also had a tribute video. That was a very short video where it was also the first time I made TNT in order to explode some stuff. I'll actually put a link to that video in the description for this one. Oh, I still have an iron block here. Oh, that's great. So I had this crazy 1.5 thing that was all made of iron blocks except for a gold block for the dot. And I still have an iron brick right here, which is 9 pieces of iron, but more importantly, it's another block for my block gallery, my block museum, my gallery of Minecraft blocks for inspiration for building. And I wonder what I might have in chests over at this house. I haven't been to this house since like episode 40 or something. And so, let's take a look inside. Hello, sheep. I don't have my dyes on, otherwise I'd dye you a crazy color. And, oh yeah, and the interior of Wolf Brick House also has some decoration, where I have some paintings and a bedroom. Alright, it doesn't have as much decoration as I was remembering. That's right, I was going to make like a library with some books and different things, and then never got around to doing that. I have another diamond, which I might as well take home. Some more food I don't mind bringing along. Some more gunpowder and coal I don't mind bringing along. I'll even bring along some more wheat. What else might I have here? Eggs. Actually, at some point I'm going to need eggs when I decide I want to bake a cake, and they're a pain in the neck to kind of come by sometimes. And a lapis lazuli block. More bricks. There's just bricks friggin' everywhere. Different colored wool. I have lots of different colored wool at this point. Alright, I think that's all I need to grab out of here. There's nothing in these furnaces, right? Yep. Alright. Well, there you go. It's Wolf Brick House. I have tons of wolves over here, who I don't know that I'll bring along with me right now, because I don't know what to do with all of them. But let's also, I brought a minecart along, and so let's also try riding this and see where it goes. I will hop in the minecart, I will press the button, and I'm off! And I do not recall how much rail I actually built out in this direction. And so, we're about to find out, and it will be an adventure together. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So this sky rail, you can tell, is not as high as the other one, because I'm like barely above some trees that are at sea level up here. But I walked from over there, and so... Oh, this is good. Although it kind of informs, perhaps, the decisions I'm going to make. I think possibly I see some more clay here that, like, back when I passed this clay the first time, people pointed it out like a million episodes ago, and yep, that is more clay that I need to harvest. Okay, so I'm out of gold rails over here, so fortunately I have, like, a full stack of gold, and so I can put some more gold rails in. But then I was building rail. Okay, and so the rails end here, and then there's some cobble that continued this way, and that might be my mountain from my mountainous landscape. And let's see, what time of day is it? The sun is going down. I think actually I'm gonna... what should I do? Yeah, I think actually I'm gonna travel this way, and so let's... Oops, crap! Ah, ouch. That was not good. Not what I meant to do at all. I'm going to see if I can walk back to Landscape House before the sun goes down, and also get a sense of, if I go straight south from where the rails ended, from the railway starting at Wolf Brick House, and see where I come out relative to the new Skyrail system. and use that to inform how I'm going to hook up these two rail systems together. There's the new SkyRail. Okay. Great. Neat, neat, neat. Okay, so I'm finishing my trip from the walk back to Wolf Breck House, and I will do a couple of things. One is I will drop off an iron block to add to the collection. Thunk! And let's see. What else did I bring back? I brought back some more bricks and eggs, so yeah, I'll put some stuff away. And then, yeah, I guess I am probably going to want to do some more spelunking to go look for some more iron so I can build some more rails and try to connect up those two rail systems. Yeah, because once that's done, then I think I will declare the SkyRail complete, at least for a while, because I've been working on that for like months now. And I think I'm ready to see the back of that and then work on other build projects. And so, let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll figure out what we're going to do.